'cause your opinion don't matter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting video. Today, I'm with
Porter Unboxing.
and we're going to do the predictions for SummerSlam 2021 and NXT Takeover 36. So, SummerSlam is tonight, Saturday, August 21st, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Pacific. And the kickoff is 1 hour before that. And it's coming from, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the stadium right, so it's Allington, if I'm pronouncing it right, Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. And SummerSlam is presented by WWE 2K22 and Credit One. The only way to watch is through Peacock in the U.S. and everywhere else, the WWE Network. Start off, the WWE needs to pull off a big weekend after CM Punk going to AEW on AEW Rampage.
Yeah, they really need to pull a big one right here.
And I don't know exactly what they can do, because I think everybody's kind of expecting Becky Lynch to return at SummerSlam. And I don't think Becky Lynch would be big enough of a return to meet CM Punk.
There's no way.
CM Punk is too big to really meet the expectations with Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
But getting to SummerSlam, the first match is for the Raw Women's Championship, and it's a triple threat match. It's Nikki ASH. I forgot, almost a superhero, Nikki ASH, versus Charlotte Flair
and Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
Oh joy!
Knowing that the way Nikki ASH has been going here recently with losing, I don't think she's going to win. And I don't think they're going to be putting the title on Rhea Ripley. So I had to go with Charlotte Flair.
I don't even know why she. Well, first off, I don't even know why they gave her the Money in the Bank in the first place. I really would have loved to see Liv Morgan win, but
as far as the Money in the Bank briefcase goes for the women, I had two picks. My first pick was Alexa Bliss, and my second pick was Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
all they had to do was build Liv Morgan up a little bit after they gave her the briefcase before she won the title.
Well, I said Rhea Ripley in my predictions, but probably you guys are right. I got to go with Charlotte on this one. Still, but
with the way I look at it, I see Becky Lynch returning at SummerSlam tonight. And who's a better feud to kick off Becky Lynch's return than Charlotte Flair?
Nobody.
And plus, what title did Becky Lynch have when she left? That she never gave up. The Raw Women's Championship. So logically, you would think that she would want to get the title that she had before she left.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She had the championship, and she dropped it, and more or less I gave it to Asuka, which she said it was for the women's Money in the Bank match in 2020 was for the Raw Women's Championship when it was in the briefcase. But
Okay.
the next match for SummerSlam is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And it's Jimmy and Jay Uso versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. I don't see a title change here. I think the champions, Jimmy and Jay Uso, will retain.
I mean, I see that too. I'm just hoping that Mysterio and Dominic get the titles back, like somewhere down the line, maybe at the Rumble, maybe at Survivor Series, and maybe at Mania. I'm not sure.
Well, the way it's being built, I think Ray and Dominic is going to have a feud against each other.
I hope that too. I really do.
So, I don't see them going after the tag championships at the Rumble, knowing that's too far away by now. But I do think that might have Ray and Dominic might have have a match at the Rumble against each other. Any thoughts? Other thoughts about that match?
No.
Next match is a singles match in between Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal, which Beer and Shanky is banned from ringside, but Angela, Drew McIntyre's sword, is allowed. I say Drew McIntyre for the win.
I think everyone says Drew McIntyre because in 2017, Jinder Mahal was WWE champion. That was the worst year of them all because he won it. And then his career just went downhill because everyone hated him. So I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre and maybe something else with the sword. Not sure.
Well, a lot of people view Jinder Mahal, and I'm one of them, as a glorified jobber, just there to put someone over. He's not a main eventer in my eyes. Why would you consider Jinder Mahal a main eventer?
Nobody.
He's not a main event. He's mid card, if anything, or perhaps a glorified jobber just to put the main eventer over. In this case, Drew McIntyre is the main event star.
Yeah, I mean he's multiple time the WWE champion. Yeah.
And the next match is a United States Championship match between the champion Sheamus versus Damian Priest. I see.
Did you say Sheamus?
No, I see a new champion.
Oh, yes, sir.
I see Damian Priest winning this match.
I mean, I'll say the same thing in my predictions video. I'm gonna say like right after the Miz, he needs new talent. So, and he also needs a first championship in his career to be for WWE. So, I'm going with Priest.
A lot of people don't consider NXT WWE, but it's still is under the WWE banner. And Damian Priest did have a championship while he was while his time in NXT.
Oh,
and North American Championship.
I don't even remember that. So no, like I think of NXT is WWE banner, but I just forgot that he won that.
And say he needs to have his. I think he needs to have his first championship on Raw.
Yeah.
And I think tonight is the night for Damian Priest. Then I think what might happen is Damian Way is being built toward with Damian Priest being the Miz, and I think he's going to go to have another feud with the Miz or perhaps John Morrison, but this time for the United States Championship.
Maybe.
Next match is a singles match between Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
I'm going with Alexa Bliss all the way. I might not even watch this match. I might just go grab food. So I don't really care. First off, I hated Eva Marie in 2006. I hated her with the wardrobe malfunctions. Just do a match. But
I had also hated Eva Marie in her first run. She's not a wrestler. Eva Marie's a better fit for a manager, not a wrestler.
Yeah.
If she's want to be in wrestling. But you know how they call some of the matches for a house show a restroom break or a popcorn break? This is why I consider this match. Where you get up and go to the or get something to eat.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I might even do that during the Raw Women's title match.
And the next match is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. And it's AJ Styles and Omos, the champions, versus RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Shield, as I like to call him.
So you hate Riddle?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm going for the obvious: AJ Styles and Omos to retain.
I'm going with RK Bro here.
But I just don't see it. I can see them winning eventually, but I think they're going to be lose one time, then at the next pay-per-view, then win. If they was going to win.
What is the next pay-per-view? Extreme Rules? Yeah.
It's either Extreme Rules or Clash of Champions, but I believe it's Clash of Champions.
It's Extreme Rules. In Orlando, Ohio.
Any last thoughts for the Tag Team Championship match?
Nope, I'm good.
The next match is a singles match between Seth Rollins versus my boy Edge.
Edge for the win.
So I'm gonna go for Edge.
Dude, I've been waiting for this match for 7 years. So you know who I'm going with. The rated R superstar Edge. Do you think this match will turn into something else besides a singles match? Oh well, it can't now because it's day for it. So
Well, it still can because they always try either add a match or change matches at the last minute. Sometimes they even change it during the pay-per-view.
maybe.
Do I think that's the do I think there's a possibility they might add a stipulation to the match? I do think it's possible.
I mean, all I've been waiting for is for 7 years, and we're finally getting it. So I think this match could be like a co-main event and not Lashley and Goldberg, but we'll get there.
Quite honestly, I think this match will continue after SummerSlam. I don't think they're going to end it after SummerSlam. So if there isn't a stipulation added to this match tonight, either during the kickoff or during the actual pay-per-view, then there's going to be another match perhaps at Extreme Rules where there is a stipulation added. Perhaps we can have like a street fight or a steel cage match.
Well, if this match goes over to Extreme Rules, you know I'm getting that on DVD. So we don't know.
And the next match, there are rumors that this match might not happen due to one member having COVID. And it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And it's the champion, Bianca Belair, versus Sasha Banks. And if you haven't heard, Sasha Banks is rumored to have COVID-19.
If this match does happen, we're going with Belair. I mean, Sasha Banks, I don't think needs it right now. I mean, she just came back, yes, but
well, I think it's one to explain why I'm going the other way. If you really think about it, Bianca Belair has done it all on SmackDown so far. So therefore, since there's a rumored draft coming up the next couple months, I think it's time for her to switch over to Raw, go after the Raw Women's Championship, and then therefore Sasha Banks wins tonight and becomes the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
I forgot there was a draft, so yeah, that could happen. But like you said, this match could not happen. So,
but that's why I was getting to my point that if Sasha I do that, WWE would have, instead of going with Becky Lynch going after Charlotte Flair with the match for the Raw Women's Championship, they're going to have Becky to replace Sasha in this match.
Or they could have Bayley, but
problem with Bayley. Bayley is injured, and she's expected to be out 9 months in total. And it's been a little bit over a month, so there's still like 8 more months to go for Bayley.
Okay. That plans out.
I don't see anyone else that could do it.
Carmella had there. Probably.
Carmella lost twice to Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and last night she had a single match for not for the title, and she lost again to Bianca Belair, which makes it 3 times that Carmella lost to Bianca Belair.
Maybe, I know, probably not, but probably Liv Morgan. I'm not sure, but that could.
But she hasn't been on TV in a while, so. And what I see as one of the co-main events, I don't think they're going to have Edge and Rollins as a co-main event. Maybe the third last match, maybe. And it's for the championship. It's Bob Trash versus
Goldberg. Jeez.
Even though I had to say it, Trashley wins.
Yeah, Lashley wins. Goldberg is. I mean, if Goldberg goes over here, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, you have Punk return on Friday. If Goldberg wins, my weekend's over. I don't even care if Cena wins. I mean, if Goldberg wins, the weekend's over.
And the main event at SummerSlam, it's for the Universal Championship, and it's the champion Roman Reigns, John Cena.
I mean, Roman Reigns said on Friday if he can't win, he's leaving WWE.
Yeah. And quite honestly, knowing that John Cena is going to movies, I don't think they would WWE would want to have John Cena be very similar to Brock Lesnar, where he's a part-time champion.
Oh, please no. That'd be terrible.
I'd be going for Roman Reigns in this match. Because after this match, John Cena's going to go to be making a movie. He's rumored to stay up for about maybe 2 weeks, maybe 4 after SummerSlam.
Let's see.
I don't see John Cena winning this match at all.
No, me either.
You have any thoughts about SummerSlam?
I mean, you really think if Triple H put his career on the line back in 2013 and 2000 whatever, he wouldn't win? No, he always found out a way to win, and this is what Roman Reigns will do, and plus he has like a bunch of help in the back. I don't know if it will happen. I know you hate this guy, but do you see Brock Lesnar returning tonight?
No. And here's the main the main reason why I think don't see it. WWE is releasing all these stars for what reason? Budget cuts.
Goldberg paycheck, John Cena paycheck.
Yeah, that and if you really think about it, we still have John Cena under contract. We still have Goldberg under contract. For peace sakes, Goldberg said on this past Wednesday's episode of The Bump that he has 2 more matches after this one left. So
Please God, that's not the title.
So therefore, if you really think about it, if we're going to bring him Lesnar back. It's probably going to be within like a year after they get Goldberg out of the company. Not renew a Goldberg contract. Let him finish the 2 more matches out, and then then perhaps bring him in if he was. Hopefully, just hopefully, he doesn't win a championship. If he does,
Yeah, that would really suck. And okay, do you see on this night Big E cashing in?
no, because he can't cash in. Baron Corbin stole his briefcase.
Yeah, I know that. So, if Corbin stole his briefcase, do you think a 2017 is going to happen with Baron Corbin? He's going to get rolled his ass up?
I think it'll be complete opposite. I think this time, if once Baron Corbin does become Mr. Money in the Bank, he's going to win the championship. And but they would have Baron Corbin.
Oh, so do you think they're going to pull enough Otis and the Miz from last year?
Basically, yeah, but if you really think about it, Nakamura stole Corbin's crown. Then, of course, eventually had a match. They had a match to declare who's the rightful king of the WWE. That worked out for Nakamura for stealing Corbin's crown. So why not working out for Corbin with the Money in the Bank briefcase after he stole it from Big E?
Yeah. Although we all hated Otis's Money in the Bank, and we knew that guy wasn't going to win the title. And guess what? He still hasn't.
Do you think there's going to be any returns besides Becky Lynch tonight for SummerSlam?
I mean, if it's not, I mean, if it's not Lesnar's time to come back, then no.
But here's the question: do you think Becky Lynch will return tonight?
There is a strong possibility that could happen.
I said months ago. I said shortly after she gave birth that at the earliest that she'll return at either at or around SummerSlam. She hasn't returned yet.
Oh.
And it's so I see her returning at SummerSlam if she does return. And if she does not return at SummerSlam tonight, then she will be a surprise entrant in the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble match. If she does return.
Let's just hope so. So, do you want to go over the NXT 36?
And final with SummerSlam. Don't forget to watch SummerSlam tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, and a kickoff 1 hour before on a Peacock or the WWE Network elsewhere out of the United States.
Now, to finish off the best week of wrestling, you have NXT Takeover 36.
The NXT Takeover 36 live Sunday, August 22nd, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, streaming on Peacock in the U.S., WWE Network elsewhere. And it's coming from or in the kickoff. It's a half hour beforehand. I'll look. And it's coming from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. And the first match of the night is for the $1 Million Championship. It's LA Knight, the champion, versus Cameron Grimes. And if LA Knight retains the championship, Cameron Grimes will be his butler. I had to say Cameron Grimes for the win here.
Yeah, Cameron Grimes for the win because I haven't heard a lot of LA Knight before he got signed, so and like you said, if Grimes loses, he becomes his DiBiase, he becomes his butler, and he said, "I'm a gambling man, Knight." So Cameron Grimes for the win.
Quite honestly, as far as LA Knight is concerned, I like him better as Eli Drake than over LA Knight. But they didn't want him to keep that name because of Drake Maverick. Why would first off, Drake would be his last name. Drake Maverick is his first name. How can you get it confused?
Yeah.
And there's other people that has the same last name that's not associated with each other. The next match is a 3-on-3 or 2-on-3 falls match. It's Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, and the first fall is a regular match. The second match is a street or first fall rather is the regular street fight or regular match, and the second fall is the street fight, and the third fall chosen by William Regal himself would be a steel cage. I go for Adam Cole, baby.
I still have this shirt right here. So I think Adam Cole's contract is over after Sunday.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure when it expires, but it is coming up. So what? I can see your point that he might lose this match, but if I was Triple H running NXT, that is, I would want to send. If you want to leave, I would rather send him with the win. You always build Kyle back up.
Oh, so you see Adam Cole winning this whole thing?
Yeah.
Well,
but I do think it's going to come down to one fall piece and come to the steel cage match.
Yes, I really want to.
Most steel falls come down to the third fall.
Yeah, I'm going with Cole on this one because, I mean, O'Reilly got his win at NXT. What? NXT Stand and Deliver. So I really think that he wins here. So
what was you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Adam Cole wins because he needs a win after Kyle O'Reilly destroyed him.
Next match, the NXT Women's Championship match. Raquel Kazan, champion versus Dakota Kai. And Raquel losing her title to Dakota.
Me either.
I think eventually Dakota might win the championship from Raquel, but I don't think this is her time to win the title right now. I will be surprised if Dakota does win this match.
Yeah, me too.
Any last thoughts for the NXT Women's Championship match?
Nope.
The next match is the NXT UK Championship. It's the champion, Walter, versus, and I'm just going to say his last name because I can't pronounce his first. It's Dragunov.
I mean, I haven't seen much of UK NXT UK. I mean, I just turn it on when Walter is like on a pay-per-view, like tonight. So I didn't even see their first match.
I didn't see the first match either because I was watching NXT UK at the time. But from what I've seen, I think Walter is going to be retained.
Yeah, because Walter has had that for 867 days. So I think he's going to go over 1,000.
It won't surprise me if they don't have him surpass Bruno Sammartino's record of being 7 1/4 years of holding a championship. Any final thoughts for the NXT UK Championship match?
Nope.
The next match is the main event, and it's for the NXT Championship. It's the champion, Karrion Kross, versus Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe for the win here all the way.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say that since Karrion Kross is been on Raw for about a month now.
Yeah.
Why would they move him to Raw as champion if they wasn't going to keep him on Raw? If he was just going to go back and forth.
Yeah, I mean they did the same thing with Kevin Owens, but then he lost the title to Finn Balor. So
to my point, Kevin Owens he eventually lost the NXT Championship when he was called up to Raw, SmackDown.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you? If he wasn't going to lose the championship, at least shortly after he got called up, why would they call him up in the first place?
Yeah, like I'm just like watching Raw these past couple of weeks, and I'm seeing like he gets beat by Jeff Hardy. He gets put in a match with Keith Lee, who needs a win. So I don't know.
And don't forget to watch NXT UK or NXT Takeover 36 on a Sunday, August 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on Peacock in the U.S. and WWE Network elsewhere. And all I have to say, and I'm sure Patrick will agree, WWE, you better pull off something big after AEW getting CM Punk.
I mean, I could see like a bunch of people facing Punk, and I'm like saying like these past couple of weeks, like I said in my Q&A that you guys won't see till Sunday, but like I'm saying like WWE homepage on YouTube is like saying like Punk versus Jericho at Extreme Rules, Punk versus Hardy at SummerSlam. So is he really coming to AEW? And the answer is yes. Like, you don't even understand how much I popped for it.
I popped myself for it when I seen him on AEW Rampage last night because Punk is one of the greatest of all time in my book. Not the greatest, but one of.
Yeah, one of. Yeah. Except, where is Daniel Bryan?
I don't think he's going to be coming. Daniel Bryan's going to be coming to AEW yet. I do think he's going to be coming perhaps at All Out, or perhaps 2-3 weeks after All Out.
And like I'm saying this morning before we film this, why didn't AJ Lee come to his side or something?
Before I get to that, I think they're going to, with Daniel Bryan, I think that they're going to want the buzz to die down a little bit with Punk before they have Daniel to come. So it'll be that buzz will start back up. Why would you want as a promoter you want people to be talking about your promotion?
Yeah.
And once that buzz dies down, you need another surprise or something extra to get people talking again. So you need within a month's time. I see Punk's buzz was going to AEW, dying down, and then here comes Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
And as far as AJ Lee goes, I think it's possible, and there's a possibility of her coming since Punk got back into wrestling. She said or she was asked in an interview if there was a chance of her going back to wrestling, and she said that she learned never say never. So there's at least a possibility of her going to AEW eventually.
That's good.
I think we're at least about 6 months away, at least, from AEW having AJ Lee.
Yeah, that could happen. But guys, what match are you hyped for SummerSlam and or NXT Takeover? Tell us down in the comments.
And you better pull off something real big, not only for SummerSlam, but for NXT Takeover 36.
Dude, Vince McMahon has to pull something.
Like I said at the beginning, Becky Lynch is not big enough for her popularity to outshine CM Punk. So,
yeah.
Therefore, they need to pull off something else that's big besides Becky Lynch, so they can outshine CM Punk's return to wrestling.
I know it's probably not going to happen, but probably a Bray Wyatt return. But that's not in the cards.
I want it, but I don't think I think it will.
But do you think that is as big as Punk now?
With the chance going on of We Want Riot, and along with the hashtag We Hire Bray Wyatt, and it's been about 3-4 weeks now since he's been released, almost 4 weeks. He was released on July 31st, technically. And
let's see.
So therefore, I think, and to answer your question, yes, I do think it's as big as Punk. And
2 weeks ago.
and if it's not as big as Punk, it's close to.
Yeah.
Do you think? And there's going to be any surprises at all this weekend that WWE can pull off to be either as big, if not bigger, than CM Punk returning to wrestling?
I mean, it's been 7 long years since Punk has actually entered a ring. His UFC career flopped like a chicken, and yeah, so no.
I don't think it will be either.
But will there be probably a return? Yeah, but not as big.
No, not as big as Punk's return. You have any last thoughts about either SummerSlam or NXT Takeover 36?
I think Finn Balor will face Baron Corbin in the pre-show for SummerSlam.
I think that's would be a SmackDown. Because there's a total of 10 matches for a SummerSlam. 10. I think one of those 10 is going to kickoff.
Well, it did happen at Money in the Bank. So if there is a kickoff match, which I hope there is, it's going to be the SmackDown Tag Team title match.
I don't think that. I don't think it's going to be the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Because what was the kickoff match for Money in the Bank? The
Tag Team title.
So therefore, why would you want to put? Why would WWE put the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match on kickoff?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be. If it is a tag team match, it's probably going to be the Raw Tag Team Championship match.
Man, I hope not, but we'll see.
But I'd say it's probably. I hope it's this match. Is that the only thing it deserves to be on the main show, and that's Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
And that, I hope so.
Because I think if out of all of the 10 matches, I think it's going to be Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss on the kickoff. If there is a kickoff match. What other match really would you have that would be different than the last kickoff for Money in the Bank? That's a kickoff worthy.
All right, let's see this match.
The Raw Women's Championship Triple Threat match, which they're never going to put the Triple Threat match on. You got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, which they just had that match on the Money in the Bank match kickoff, where the Usos won the championships from the Mysterios. And you got Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Then you got the United States Championship match.
Maybe that match. Maybe the U.S. title match.
Maybe that match. Or you got the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Or you got Edge versus Rollins, which I think that's going to be on.
Please God.
I think that's going to be on the Asher show. Then the last final 3 matches: the SmackDown Women's Championship match, the WWE Championship match, and the Universal Championship match. It is not going to be on the kickoff.
So,
out of all these matches,
Alexa Bliss.
Out of all these matches, it's going to be either the SmackDown or Raw Tag Team Championship matches, or Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. And since they just had the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match on the Money in the Bank kickoff, I think it's going to be either the Raw Tag Team Championship match or Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie And if it is another match, it's probably going to be the United States Championship match. But I'm hoping it's going to be Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie, because that's kickoff worthy, in my opinion. You see what match? Now, I don't, because I don't want to see Eva Marie wrestle.
I don't really think she is going to wrestle. I think all that's going to happen is Dewdrop is going to be in this match, and then he's like, here's your winner, Eva Marie, or me. I don't know. I just hate her.
There's one thing I hate about with this, and this is the name of Dewdrop. They WWE stole that name and just changed it slightly so barely rhyme from Doo-Hop.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh God.
They just changed. They took the name from Doo-Hop and just changed it this slightly to Dewdrop.
Has he made videos on that about it?
He mentioned it one time in one video, and he laughed at it.
Oh, I need to watch that one.
That's why I don't get why. If they want to take the name, they should they should have contacted him and said we want to take the name and change it just slightly and get his permission, because he's the one that came up with it.
I mean, I really don't think Vince McMahon watches Doo-Wop, but
They should at least look into it, see if there's any wrestler that goes by any similar name.
Yeah.
You think that Vince McMahon will either do it himself or have somebody to look into it?
Possibly.
Any last thoughts?
Nope.
Well, you can add me on Facebook, Donnie Langston, and then follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Donnie Langston 5.
You can follow me on Instagram at PatrickCord204. We're out.